Well, Jonah, I guess one of the perks of being in a baseball movie, I hear you were down throwing out the ceremonial first pitch at the A's game yesterday. How
Yes,
cool
I was.
that?
It was amazing. Yeah, on this tour, I've been traveling around the country showing Moneyball and doing press, and I got to throw out the first pitch at the White Sox game, the Rangers game, and then the A's game yesterday. And I got to pitch to Scott Hatterberg, who is portrayed in the film.
Pretty cool.
And it was really, and hit the 20th home run. I hit the game-winning home run for the 20th game in the streak, and I don't know. This whole experience has been so surreal and dreamlike.
So, what was your involvement with baseball at all before this movie? Were you a fan of it? Did you
Yeah, as a
follow
fan of it, yeah.
But for being in a baseball movie, you are kind of the outsider. You're the numbers guy. You're the guy that comes in that certainly the traditionalists in the baseball world are
Right.
kind of wondering about.
I represent new ideas, my character, Peter Brand, and it's scary because it's challenging the way things have been done for, 100 years, 150 years, and it scares people, and it threatens they say this in the movie, but it threatens their livelihood. It threatens their way of thinking and saying, this new way doesn't fit in with what I do. So obviously that's frightening, and it's really a great movie about thinking differently. And Brad's character, Billy, and my character, Brad's kind of the bazooka, and I'm kind of the ammunition, and together we shoot through this wall that's been up for 150 years.
Talk about that dynamic, because to me that's one of the most interesting parts of the movie is really the relationship between your character and Brad Pitt's character. In many ways, you're kind of the odd couple, but together, you work.
I think the system that we're challenging in the film has hurt both Brad's character and my character, but in completely different ways. He was overvalued, meaning they told him he was going to be the biggest star in the world, and he turned down going to Stanford, and a lot of big opportunities he turned down because of this system that told him he was going to be the best. And then my character was undervalued, kind of invisible and, pushed into the background. And together we meet in the middle and find that both of us are really valuable, but in different ways than we ever thought. And it's this really moving underdog story and a story about being valued and undervalued and what that means.
I love too the team itself, the A's team that he put together back then. In one scene, they're called sort of the Island of Misfit Toys.
Yeah, my character says that.
Yeah, and that to me says a lot too about it's about a baseball team, but it can be sort of taken out to life in general too.
Well, I think the important thing to keep in mind is the filmmakers used baseball as a really beautiful aesthetic backdrop to tell this moving story about underdogs and being undervalued. So baseball, as much as you'll love it if you're a baseball fan, I've shown it to friends and family who could care less about sports or baseball, and they adore the movie for that reason.
Jonah, thanks so much.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Nice talking with you.
You too.
Thanks.